Hello to you and thank you for joining ContentoNow TV, the TV show that hosts authors from around the world and publishers and business and trying to learn a bit more about behind the scenes of their publishing journey. And I remember my personal journey, me, Netael Semrik, the publisher, the founder of ContentoNow, with my international books, Jonathan in the Kingdom of Mood Balloons in English, that opened the gates to the international book fairs in Frankfurt and London. And it's being distributed in a variety of social networks and also in many, many libraries in the digital world. Also, the Arabic version that this book is being published and also distributed also in the Arab native language speakers of people in Israel, but also in Arab countries, including in Tehran. And I had the opportunity to launch the book also in China, in Chinese, Jonathan in Kingdom of Mood Balloons, in the Chinese version, that opened my personal journey into China, in the International Book Fair in Beijing for the last approximately 10 years. And while being there and hosting also here at our office in ContentoNow, many, many top Chinese officials and publishers, and to learn a bit more about their publishing journey. One of them is an international bestseller author from China, Professor Lao Ma. Let's see it together. Professor Lao Ma, I want to thank you so much for your kind and warm words in writing, but also in speaking. And thank you for joining ContentoNow TV. Thank you.
谢谢。
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 And shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Which means peace.
耶。谢谢。文学使我们心心相印。
心心相印。
心心相。
make our heart to
heart
connected.
Exactly. 心心相印. Yes, and not only with the Chinese going abroad to the West with the help of ContentoNow and our translation and distribution content and TV services that we're providing them in variety of languages, in English, also in Hebrew, but also in Spanish and Arabic, etc., more than 12 languages. But also we had the opportunity to step into China with top books that are looking for the Chinese market. For instance, the former head of the Israeli Mossad, General Dan Yatom, that with our help opened the gates into the Chinese world, the Chinese community. Let's see him together in the Beijing International Book Fair. And while we were there with the General Dan Yatom in our TV stand that we opened in the Beijing International Book Fair, by the way, along with the Persian, the Iranian stand that is, you can see it behind General Yatom, we launched the Chinese book of General Dan Yatom in China, in Chinese, in the physical world, but also in the digital world. And this kind of relationship, the international relationship, are making us very, very honored and proud of building bridges. We'll see together also a wonderful encounter with the Chinese ambassador in Israel, coming to launch a book about the friendship between China and Israel. And we're seeing that together with him, sitting together and having the possibility to view and to witness all the uniqueness friendship, the ambassador of China and Israel being with us. And we're seeing that we're talking together and helping each other to bring the uniqueness of the Chinese culture into the Jewish and Israeli art, and also the Israeli culture into the Chinese art. So thank you very much. And if you also want to be part of an international journey, we would love to meet you together, to see you and to be part of the journey in ContentoNow TV.